Hi friends, today we're starting our new story, Gloria, who might be my best friend, and so we're going to start with our high frequency words and then our phonics for the week. Okay, so our high frequency words for this week are, we have our new words that we haven't worked with yet, floor, what's, like what is, the contraction what is, found, and then our review words, high frequency words we've had before, boy, does, everyone, field, into, their, like possessive, like their dog, it was their dog, toward. Okay, so these are high frequency words that practice. Remember that means that they come up often when you're reading, so the quicker you can memorize them and know them, the better a reader you'll be. So our phonics for this week is a review. The review is homophones. Remember, homophones are words that sound the same but are spelled different and have different meanings. So like this word is meet, like, oh, nice to meet you when you interact with someone for the first time, and meat, like what you eat, like meat, like chicken. Tell, like saying something like, oh, I'm going to tell them something. Or tale. Oh, I didn't have one for tell, now I'm sorry. So tell is not with tale. This is tale like a story. And then this is tale like what your tail is doing. Like what your tail is doing, like a tail on an animal. Blue, this is like blue, I blew out my candles, like, or blue like the color. So ignore tell, I apologize, that's a typo in there. Okay? So homophones, words that sound the same but are spelled different and have different meanings. Okay? So I would like to meet you. Do you like to eat meat? So those two homophones there, meat and meat. The dog's tail is wagging. He told me a fairy tale. So tail like on what's on a dog and tale like a story. The car is driving on the road. I rode on a train. So here's another one. Road, R-O-A-D, is like another name for street. And road, R-O-D-E, is like where you're actually riding. Past tense of riding. Okay? So trying to read through some. Tail, and this is like what's on a dog. Eat, meat, like nice to meet you. This one's eat, but like what you eat, meat. Okay? Try this one on your own. So this is road, and this is like another name for a street, like what cars drive on. This one's road, with that sneaky E, but it's like past tense of ride, like what you are, like I'm riding on something, I rode on it. Okay? Alright, this one's B-E, bee, like a bumblebee or a honeybee. And this fur, and this is like a fir tree. Okay, so don't get confused. This isn't fur like what's on an animal, that's F-U-R. So we're just reviewing some other skills as well with our IR in this one. And this one is fur as well with the UR, again with our angry dog sound there, except this is like what's on an animal, fur. Alright, try this one. So this is a soft C, cent, and this is like money, like penny, like when we did money, it's penny, cent, 25 cents, quarter, cent, that kind of cent. Read this one. Also sent, right? But this is like I sent something to them, like an action, I sent something to them, not like money. Just my eyes bother me. Alright, try this one. So this is seam, and this is like when you have your clothes. Anytime the clothes are like, you could see like it's been sewn together, or those kind of things, that's called the seam. That's what that one is. Alright, there's another seam, this isn't it, but it's like, oh, things are not as they seem, right? That kind of seam. This is two, which is an homophone. There's 3 different kinds of twos. There's two, T-O, like give something to them. There's two, T-W-O, which is like the number 2. And then there's T-O-O, which is like also. This is the one I was just talking about. Two as in also. Like, oh, I do that too. Oh, I do that also. And then here's the very last one. This is the number 2. Alright, so 2 has 3 homophones. Alright, so try this one. So it actually sounds very similar to scent and scent, right? Because it's scent. But this is like what you smell with your nose. Like I smell, it can be good scents or bad scents. Like a scented candle. That's what this kind is. Alright, so here's that other one from earlier. Seem. Seem. So it's not seem like what's in my clothes. It's seem like how I said, things are not how they seem. Like how they appear to be. Alright, so now what I want you to do is, as usual, I want you to practice reading these words and try and also identify which meaning it is to whoever you're reading to, because there's a difference between, meat, M-E-A-T, and meat, M-E-E-T, okay? So practice reading those. Alright, friends, as always, work hard, do your best, and have a great rest of your day.